esteemed navigators, and welcome to the CONFAB on Esteemed Radio Vision for today. I am LEX POSIMI ADENIPEKUN. Welcome to the CONFAB this morning. And before we continue, I want my co-host, my guest, my analyst, my Oga to introduce himself to the people.
I thought you say your guy at the top.
My Oga beside me.
Okay. All right. Thank you to all our viewers. We really appreciate you for stay tuned and joining us on today's our Confab edition. I still remain myself, Adenipekun Afolabi, the Prince, on the show. I'm saying once again, welcome to your show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed navigators, this is the CONFAB. This is the program where we analyze the happenings in the country, where we talk about issues relating to that has been happening or trending issues in the country and outside the country, locally and internationally, where we bring them to your notice, to your for your consumption, and then we analyze them to the best of our knowledge. And for this morning, for this day, the 7th day of October 2025. Here we go. But before then, special thanks to the executive producer, Michael Adebayo Charlie, our producer at the Steam Radio Vision here, Adenipekun Afolabi, the Prince on the show, and the man behind the console this morning, Abdul Samad Balogun, aka Balogun Dodondawa, aka number one, aka Okomoge, no,
77,000.
All right, and also in the studio this morning we have Ayo Mikun, the sleek man behind the camera. He is also the fine boy for pimples.
Now, it has reduced to
two.
two
Ah,
pimples.
okay. Carotone is working.
You are doing pre-advert.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us get into the crux of the matter for today. And today we are going to be starting with a video that we would like to, play to for you, for your
Just for you to
for your
peruse.
consumption. So that
No problem. How are you?
okay. All right. In this video, we can see the president of the country, Alaji.
No, President
President
Bola
Ahmed
Ahmed Tinubu. We cannot include
who
Alaji because
is
it's yet to be addressed as Alaji.
who is coming back from a 10 days
Work
work
visiting or what?
work
should
visit or
it-
visiting work or
mhm.
whatever it's called. He went to Lagos and he was arriving back at Abuja,
Abuja, to
and we
resume
can
back to his
see to
duty.
resume back duties, and we can see as if what he went for in Lagos was not part of the duty. Is it
Mm,
not working visit?
mm.
It's not part of the presidential duty.
It's part of presidential duty.
Okay, so he came back to Abuja, and a lot of dignitaries had to go and welcome him officially back to
Mm,
base. Welcome back to base. This is interesting considering that um there's still the governor of Akwa Ibom was there.
mm.
I guess he left Uyo to
With flight
Abuja,
to
with flight to Abuja to
Abuja,
welcome someone who also came from Lagos
lost
to
to Abuja.
Abuja. Isn't that interesting?
Mm.
Isn't that interesting? I mean, what level of psychophancy do will we not get to in this country? Okay, maybe that's just me being very pessimistic and being antagonistic. Afolabi, what do you have to say about this?
Okay. Thank you, Lex. With the video we've just watched now and looking at the whole things, I will not talk much about the president himself, but I want to talk about the dignitaries that are there. Some of them, why are they there? That is the a question that beg for an answer. Why are they there? Some of them are there not because they want to honor him, but as a means of show up. Okay, I'm here. If should in case maybe for the next how will I put it, the second time, you will know that I'm always in your support, so that the president will cite them as one of the people who recognize him or who wish him well. But for someone who left a far place coming to Abuja to welcome the president after he might have spent, let's say, what we heard is that he spent 10 days
In
in
Lagos.
Lagos, and going to Lagos as his home base. I think it's just for him to relax. There's nothing he will be doing there as the president, because Lagos State is not the state capital, federal capital for the country. It
Mhm.
means what is the president is doing there is for his own personal thing. And for 10 days, he's now coming back to Abuja. Look at the numbers of people that welcome him for coming. You should know that there's something behind that welcoming. And one thing I want to appeal to, I'm not in the best position to employ, but let me appealing to the president that he should learn from this. He should not see it as a way of giving him recognition that our president is coming.
You know, the new mosquito, the child of a mosquito that
Mm,
just hatched.
mm,
He said he was telling the mom. He said I went out and a lot of people were clapping for me,
mm,
and the mom warned him.
mm.
They were not clapping for you
They want
because you
to
were
kill
doing good. They
you.
were clapping for you because they're after your life.
Like they want to kill you.
So,
And
well,
seeing the large numbers of people there, it shows that the president needs to be watchful. He needs to be watchful. That why are these all people here today? Why are they here? They want him to see them that okay, we are for
yeah,
you.
for
We
you
are for you.
on
We are
your
not
mandate
this
we shall
that,
stand.
like they normally sing that Bola on your
Even
mandate,
in the house,
on your
that's
mandate,
supposed to be
on
in
your
scrutiny of the
mandate we
presidency.
shall stand. That is their anthem, singing for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Like there's one Yoruba proverb says that only how many joba eweku ewele.
Ewele.
It only takes the legend
Mm,
to understand what I mean. That
exactly.
they will be, you will see them
They'll
physically
set up for your failure,
for your failure.
but they'll sing for you.
Yes, they will be singing for you, praising you that you are good, you are good, we have you. But they knows what they are doing. Even don't be surprised that those among those that are welcoming him, a lot of people will be there, even saying that to themselves that after this man, na me o, which is very which is normal that after this man it is me that will occupy this position. And looking at the whole thing, to me, I don't see it that it should be a kind of elaborate to that extent. Look at the our soldiers that are supposed to be
Protecting lives in one.
protecting life and
Anyways,
property.
Afolabi, let me quickly,
They are
or
they,
let
they
us
are they are
focus
they are, they
this.
are, they are all lined up.
Let us kind of focus
Like,
this
that
scrutiny on.
Lex,
No, I'm
you know
just
that
saying.
their lineup reminds me when we are seeing in the primary school,
Mm,
the way we do lineup while the
yeah.
president is coming to our own home
let,
town.
let me quickly maybe redivert this conversation towards another angle that we might not have particularly seen.
Mm.
Let us look at the economic implication of this particular thing. For example, let us look at the governor of Akwa Ibom that was
Who
there
travel down to Abuja
from
with
Uyo
with the
to
money of
Abuja.
the
Now,
Akwa Ibom
let
people?
me let's not forget that the president did not travel alone. The
Mhm.
presidential jet was fueled.
Mhm.
All of the personnel that traveled with him,
Mm.
they will also get their allocations, their whatever
Mm.
for the traveling, and they also came back
Mm.
spending a certain amount.
Mm.
Also, this whole setup, the soldiers, the people in Babariga lining up, and everybody,
Mm.
they would have allocated a certain amount
Mm.
to make sure this happens. And secondly, these are people's fathers, people's parents, people's husbands,
Mm.
people's role models that are lining up for queues for they are queuing up for handshake.
No, 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 not for handshake, oh, for what they will eat in future. That is
Hmm.
why do you see them there. It is
So
not only for handshake.
so my question is this: how is this economically um, affecting us? What is the implication economically to our existence?
Mm.
What is this implication? Because look at the all possible expenses that would have been incurred because of this.
You know, let's look at it from that angle of financial implication. You know, Nigerians are saying that there is a poverty out there, that people are not really getting what they are expecting, and see how our politicians are lavishing our money just because they want to bid for their own how will I put it, for their own position. They want to be in a certain position and they are spending our money unnecessarily. You know, all these things, I think there should be law guiding it so that we will know how to manage our money. You know, there's one quotation who talks about Nigeria, that Nigerians are not poor, they are not lack. What we lack is I mean, poverty of ideas. That is what is affecting us. Now, okay, how can you be spending money unnecessarily on something that you need? You know that okay, it doesn't worth it. It doesn't worth it.
Well, I guess to them it does.
Yes,
Some
just because of what they want to gain from it. That is why they are spending our money lavishly. Can they spend their own personal money
like that.
like that? Because they know that okay, or
The money is not
the
coming
money is
from
not
them.
coming from them. They will have their own way from their different state allocation and everything, which is
From
supposed to be used for the people of their state.
from the comment sections, I want us to end this conversation with
Mm.
this. Somebody said, "I was once willing to give my life for what I believe this country stood for.
Mm.
Today, I would give my life to protect my family from what this country has become."
Mm.
With this, I hope our listeners and viewers can reminisce on this particular conversation this morning and look at where the country is at the moment. Look at what the country have become. Look at what they used to believe about the country and look at what is has become the norm today. And we check ourselves, look back and look forward and look at how we can change the narrative from now on. With this, we are going to move on to our next topic, but before then, we'll go on a very short break and we'll be right back. Welcome back, esteemed navigators, from that very short break, and we proceed right to our next topic for discussion for today on the confab. and it is Fire God's River Government Secretariat. A section of the eight-story building podium block of the River State Secretariat complex was on Monday engulfed in flames. The Nigerian Tribune gathered that the incident occurred at the close of work. Some civil servants who work in the block, when contacted for comments, said they had already left the office and were unaware of the incident. Details of the cause of the fire and the extent of the damage remain sketchy as of the time of filing the report. However, officials of the recently rehabilitated State Fire Service were on ground battling the fire at the time of this report. Information gathered indicated that the fire started on the fourth floor of the building, which houses the Ministries of Information and Communication, Environment, and others. Now, the "and others" is um, very sketchy. It's not clear, because maybe that's where what needs to be concealed is. But maybe I'm just a pessimist. Afolabi, how do you feel about this? And let's not forget that River State has been for the past 8 months or so in turmoil, knowing that the governor has been replaced by a temporary head of state. A lot of things have been happening. Rancor between the governor and the former governor. A lot of things, party politics, and so many others have been happening in the state. Now, there has been a news of an office or a block of office that does not use gas, that is not a kitchen, that is not a filling station, has been engulfed in fire. How the fire started, maybe two papers were rubbing against themselves and they produced fire. I don't know if chemistry students can help us confirm if
The
that's
physics
possible.
students too.
Physics students, if they can confirm if that's possible. But that's what you are hearing. What do you feel? What do you think about this?
Let's be sincere with ourselves. Uh, Fire can we can have the inferno in, I mean, in that regard, or maybe because of, even when you close your office for a while, you can experience with it, because I've met one of the fire service fighter who explained such to me that we can get fire from the high rate of heat. When there is too much of it, fire can come up or with that. But one thing is that I knew myself that something of this, I'm expecting something of this before, because in a situation whereby a sole administrator conducts local government election, where a sole administrator was governed for 6 months, just for him to redeem the image of the state, and people of the state are clamoring that, okay, this what they are expecting is not what
They
this
are
is.
getting.
This is what I order versus what I
Mm.
got. This is. I know that something of this will happen, because there's no how there won't be any mess for I mean, how will I put it, for people, I mean, during the absence of the governor from Simlalai Fumbara. I
Mm-hmm.
know there's some things that they will need to clear, which they are not be able to do.
Mm.
And look at the fire. It is only Nigerians that, it is normal for fire to gush out like that. But
It's not normal. No, don't let us normalize
no,
abnormalities.
no. It with the explanation I said earlier and what I've
But let's not
received.
forget that this is a government office that is always very much
You know,
installed with
no.
AC.
Let's consider the issue of the bank at the Lagos State recently. You know, they have the inferno there too. That is the natural disaster.
What if it's also a means for cover up there?
Yes, that is where I'm going now. It is normal. Don't let us forget that there is all we should be. I mean, that is the natural disaster. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But this particular one, I know that something underneath.
it's fishy.
Yeah, something is fishing. That, okay? Why is it that the state secretariat, because there is some document that they will need to now, if you want to trace the document, and the such secretariat has to do with the documentation, and where would they get the document if the document is not
It's
safe
not
on the
available.
internet,
Mm.
they will not have access to it. That is the means. To me, I know that I'm expecting it, that it will definitely happen, and it happened, because that's the way or means that Nigerians always use to cover their mess, and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Why will you, because of your own self-interest and uh, taking or bringing the whole state back to, I mean, back, because that is not a forward. That is the
Of course,
backwardness.
because
Because
the kind of money that will be used in rehabilitation.
rehabilitating that place and the document to get it there and there, it will tell on the state, the citizens of the state, who's supposed to be enjoying it, and because of someone atrocity that want to cover up, the whole state will now be suffering for, I mean, suffer for it. It shouldn't be. If I want the fire service to look at it, to get us, to give us the accurate, I mean, exactly what caused
Determine the cause of
what caused
fire.
that inferno. We want to know, so that we will know either it is genuinely, or maybe it is the
Or
natural
man-made.
disaster or man-made, because most of the fires in the offices is being caused by I mean, is a man-made incident,
Yes.
because some people may want to
Either
cover
due to carelessness or due to
to
intentionality.
intentional. It may be intentional, and it may be
Out
due
of
to out of
carelessness.
carelessness.
Yes.
Either of the two. I
When they are not crows, it is crow that I know will carry fire and come and burn a whole bush because he wants to get meat.
get meat. They've already get their meat, and they want to
They
cover
need to
up.
cover up.
That is
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, every day we talk about how much of um, how much of a disappointment we feel
mm,
as citizens of this country, and this is not to say that there has not been a reason to be happy or to be, but it's largely dwarfed by the reasons
mm,
to be skeptical, the reasons to be unhappy. I don't know. I don't know if there's actually any light at the end of the tunnel for us, because the farther we go, the more we realize that we're actually in trouble. The more we realize we're actually in trouble, and hopefully, the something can be done about this trouble to ensure that we're actually not in trouble,
mm.
and it's just a time thing that with time it goes away. Hopefully, it's like that. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Confab on Esteem Radio Vision, and before we round up this one, I want to quickly quickly say very big congratulations to all teachers nationwide
Mm.
as they celebrated their Teachers' Day yesterday, being the fifth day or
Mm,
sixth day of October 2025. We celebrate all teachers. We celebrate everyone who has been a part of.
it should be on the fifth day, but fifth
But it was
is
celebrated on the sixth.
on
Yes,
sixth day.
yes. So we celebrate all teachers. My mom being number one, she's the number one teacher I had. She taught me both at home and in school.
Mm.
So she's the number one teacher and the number one person I want to mention today. A very big shout out to you. Thank you very much for training us, for being a part of our journey, for impacting us with knowledge that we have now. Even the politicians that we have today, who are all high and mighty, were trained by teachers.
Yes.
So teachers are the
It is quite
foundation.
unfortunate that
Quite unfortunate
not what they taught them, that
that
they
they are,
are.
of course, that
Mm,
they are dishing out to the
mm,
public. But regardless, here at Testing Radio Vision, we want to say a very big thank you to teachers all over the world, teachers especially in Nigeria, as
mm,
they continue to impact the next generation. They continue to make sure that their impact is felt. They continue to shape the future of the next generation. There is nobody in the world right now that has not undergone a teacher.
mhm.
Either you were homeschooled, you learnt a trade, you went to school to the
Even
four
if
walls of school.
your master is your
Yes,
teacher.
everybody has undergone a teacher, and they've been able to feel the impact of a teacher in their lives. So here at the STEM Radio Vision, we want to say a very big thank you to all teachers. All teachers, congratulations as you celebrate your um, National Teachers Day. Congratulations to you, and we pray that everything, they say ere
the remuneration of the
of a
teacher.
teacher is in heaven.
No, you know
It should not be in heaven.
they should have
Here
it
on
while on
earth,
earth.
they should be celebrated to the fullest, and that is what we are doing here at Esteem Radio Vision. And on
And that is
behalf of,
our award for
yes,
the government.
yes, for the government
Even
as
the
well.
public and the private schools, they should take care of their
Yes,
teachers.
they should take care of their teachers, because without them, the future is not secure. Without them, the future is not safe. It is only with them that we can be sure that our future is secured and our future is safe, is in safe hands. With this, we've come to the end of the Confab on Esteem Radio Vision this morning. It's been myself, LEX POSIMI ADENIPEKUN, and
Adenipekun
Afolabi,
we are
the
saying to
prince
you.
on the show. No,
Yeah, the
it's not
prince of the
complete.
show. Okay.
The prince on the show. And we are saying to you, thank you very much for riding with us. Special thanks to the executive producer, Michael Adeboye Ashaolu, our producer, Adenipekun Afolabi, Big Balo, the man behind the console, and every other staff at Esteem Radio Vision, and especially to you, our listeners and viewers, who does everything every day to make sure you're part of our story, you're part of our programs. You listen, you watch, and you react. You interact with our programs. Thank you very much. Until we come your way again, this is the
wisely.
Confab. This is LEX POSIMI, and like he says, spend wisely. And I'm telling you, do not drink and drive. Bye for now.